wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heater sets here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Reese?
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Gives it the big stiff arm. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it looking for a first. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Rush right in his face. The ball is out behind the line. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Mobley. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Carr on play action. Here comes the heat. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The give is to Williams. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Throwing, Carr. Turns it upfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Gives it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's...
And intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
10 turnovers on the year.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Makes the grab on the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line.
I done managed to do that shit.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Give to the back. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Caught.
They is picking up that motherfucking mid, nigga. They picked that bitch.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game.
Every time.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative and play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Here's Carr to throw. Hauls it in. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Delay to the back. It's Mobley. Got enough for the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Complete on the left to Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught on the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The give on the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Slow as a bitch, bro.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Gets the back moving. Carr. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mobley. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. He's changing the play.
Nobody wants to play with you, Mo.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
You don't want to play with me? Delete it.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's got it. Turning it on. The tag. Touchdown by the Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Got number a few more ways. Got 2 more.
Mustang's offense is ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Okay.
They'll run it. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Hey, winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Notre Dame right back to the line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Williams. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Mobley. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this D's going to have to find some answers.
You tell me.
You've seen it. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
He did show us a little
behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
It didn't take much.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Throwing, Carr.
My name is Bomb.
Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be short the line to gain.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Irish!
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll need a bunch on second down.
Put their knee in the air. I ain't mad at it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
The
Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return.
Take my quarterback out.
Brought them to their feet on that one. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer, but done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Running inside, it's Mobley. And he got 5 yards on the play, second and 5 coming.
Kind of crucial right now, though.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I need them. They kind of like them. What's the names though? Them other
Getting
blues.
set for the point
Military
after.
dudes. They kind of like them.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. RPO complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here.
Oh, I just missed that kick.
And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air, it's Jennings. They're all over it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Long way to go on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Arizona taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. Now back to your game in South Bend. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
X-Factor free agent.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
I did not mean to do an onside kick, bro.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Oh, my God, I did not mean
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Hale.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Out wide left, it's Hale. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far on every...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
He is finding wide-open.
It's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
Sees some running room. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run him again. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
I should be straight. Come on, man.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Off play action. Fires left. And it's incomplete on third down.
Hold on.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Sets his feet. It's Jennings. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Mustang. Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
From deep, it's Young. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's Mobley. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Got his man. Crosses the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Right side, it's Gilbert. Pick up of 5, it's now 2nd and 5. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Offense in a bunch formation. On the delay, it's Mobley. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there.
They got some shit, bro. Notre Dame
and you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken the deep drop in coverage, and now you've got to rally and find the football and do.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Tells the play fake, lost the throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that?
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Field, this one in tight quarters. Taken down right away. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Sells to fake. Quickly to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air, it's Jennings. Rushes on. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
From the gun, the running back
You
has
doing
it.
the zero blitz?
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one.
You thinking a lot of times,
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick,
if they check everything
using his
up, making
quickness,
some shit
and
back
using
there,
his
bro,
strength to get him to the ground?
I mean, they're going away from the user.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Left side, it's Knight. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods.
Third.
Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Delayed handoff. It's Danzy. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Keeps it moving. It's Mobley. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Yeah.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense
I thought he
tries to
hit
get
at
off
first.
the
I
field.
heard 2. Now the nigga hit 3.
From from the gun, it's Coleman Williams. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. Has to have it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. No hesitation on that call, and no reason not to go for it on 4th and inches.
We're bigger than you, we're tougher than you, we're stronger than you, and we're going to get a push, and they did it right there.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on first down. Back to pass, it's Hebert. Caught.
Come on, this guy, the Hebert fan.
They are on the move down to the 32.
I ain't never heard of no Hebert.
First down.
Most niggas be
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Fires to the right. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Everything, wow.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top on second down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. SMU spends his second timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Drives inside. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback.
It's a seam wide open. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They will score.
These niggas not trying to go away, bro.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a...
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. And the RPO got him. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They'll need a bunch on second down. Delayed handoff. It's Williams. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout called by the defense. 2:09 remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab on third. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Turning it on. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Still some work to do here on third and goal from the 3. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it here on third and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last fourth down.
He's going for the goal line. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Man, 11-0.
On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Under pressure. Breaks loose. Quarterback gets past the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. One more play to pad the stats.
Right, you saying that shit?
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated.
Oh, yeah, let me end this. 9-1 speed.